celebration in Gaylord Family Oklahoma Memorial Stadium. And the Lobos will put toe to leather and will get started. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Oklahoma's offense will have the first crack at it in this one. And guys, as this year has gone on, it has become harder and harder to ignore the excellence that this quarterback is putting out there each and every week.
Well, the secret's out now. And I think at the start of the year, everybody knew this guy was talented. They wanted to see if he could be consistent, though. And David, he's been that through the first half of the season. So now he's got the target on his back. He's got to elevate his play because everybody knows he's what makes this offense go.
But he's got to do it when it matters most. And that's when we start talking about winning conference championships at the end of the year, getting into the playoffs. So great start, great middle. How he finishes will determine whether he's going to be at that Heisman ceremony.
The sure hands, it's Thomas. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. The Sooners have it with a 1st and 10. Johnson looking to throw. Get it out to the supersonic guy. Across the 25, he's got room. Touchdown, Oklahoma! All that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
The coverage team maintained his discipline, not much doing on that return. So the New Mexico Lobos offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. The matchup we'll be watching in this one really takes you back. Big-time running back going right into the face of a tackling machine at linebacker, Dave.
Yeah, and we're going to see this individual battle a lot. Not just in pass coverage when they match up, but just meeting in holes. And who's going to win when they go head-to-head? That will be a big factor in who wins this football game. But, Jesse, one-on-one, this is going to be a show.
This is going to be an incredible matchup that's going to go on until there's zeros up on the clock. Both of these guys have circled this game on the calendar because they knew who they were going to be facing. And two guys we know are going to play at the next level. But I think this is probably one of the better individual matchups we're going to see all season long.
Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there. Sooner Nation bearing down on this offense on this huge 3rd down play. Looking to throw for it. Throws for the tight end. And they're not on the same page there. The Lobos will send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. The Sooner offense returns to the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work, looking deep. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls against this receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Flips it out to the back. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll take it himself. And that's a very productive 1st down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Grab near the marker. It's Hudson. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. The Sooners are on the move. Makes the grab. It's Hudson. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. 6th play of the drive coming up. Red pass, it's complete. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And the catch and run. extra point pushes the lead to 14.
And that is just outstanding execution on that pass play. Great route by the receiver, good timing on the throw by the QB. Receiver catches it in stride, turns on the jets, and is gone.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. Hold and fire complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. Offense gets set for second down. On the move, it's McKinney. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. Lost one deep down the right side. Pulls in the deep ball. How about this senior picking up some yardage and making a nice play on that one?
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field, and they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
And the Lobos with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Out of the gun, the running back has it. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Strong pass rush, gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. The Lobos send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Here's the return. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Here comes the Oklahoma offense. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. He'll keep it himself. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow at 2nd and 7. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Now the play fake. Here he goes breaking the pocket. It'll be incomplete. Tried to extend the play but just couldn't find anybody open. The D thinking bring some heat on third and long from the 44. They'll move the tight end. Johnson wants to throw it. It's complete on the right side. He gets the job done on third down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. And the Sooners come to the line with a new set of downs. Motion from the wideout. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Across the 25. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. Down to the 23 for this 1st and 10. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Might be changing the route. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. Quite a bit of work to do on third down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. They just keep firing. Throws to the tight end. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Oklahoma! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. How about the renaissance of the tight ends? Inline, flexed out, split out. They can do a little bit of everything.
They really can, and they're asked to block a lot of the times, too. But I'll tell you what, all the wide receivers out wide, the fancy toys, the fancy spread. Don't forget about that tight end. He does a little bit of everything, and then you reward the big fella throwing the ball, and he catches. So really can do a little bit of everything in an offense.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to pass. Here comes the heat. And the sack all the way back at the 5. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there. Now it's 4th down. And the Lobos will punt this one away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Makes the grab close to the logo. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oak. So Oklahoma has it again, and here comes the offense. They could not have drawn up a better start than this, already up 21-0. Complete. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Trying play action. Unloads it left. They needed a big play, and they got it. And the foot down for the 1st down. At the end of the period, Oklahoma has the lead. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. Looking to get it in. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Johnson looking to throw. Going for 6. Oh, he makes the play. It's intercepted. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And they'll take over 1st and 10.
Give to the running back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The Lobos want to crank the tempo.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case there. They try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. And the Lobos will line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin them deep. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Time for this Sooner offense to go back to work. And boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the red zone, David.
Yeah, and you got to put that frustration behind you. You can't turn it over. That's a cardinal sin. You know better than that, Jesse. You can't take points off the board, but you got to move on.
You do. I think he just got way too overeager down in the red zone that last drive. So just come out here, trust your reads, trust what your coaches have told you to do, and just.
Oh, he's got some space. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Down to the 26-yard line and a 1st down. Wide receiver going in motion. Quick pass on the fly motion. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? 2nd down coming up. Might be calling a hot route. Johnson wants to throw it. Quick completion on the out route. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him at the 16. The Sooners have this offense rolling. Off the RPO, complete. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the 1st down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown Sooners! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
Well, this thing's turning into a rout, and it's turning into a rout quickly. Really nice job by the offense there, but it's not just them. Their defense is getting it done. Their special teams are getting it done, and it just feels like they're really feeding off of this home crowd and their energy. This has been the definition of home field advantage in this football.
Let's see what the Lobos offense has in store. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Now they'll run the draw. He never had a chance on the draw, tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Here's the pressure. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Lofts one high and deep. Oh, he's playing with fire, and he's picked off. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. Finds his man, it's Thomas. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Inside the 15, 1st and 10 from the 14. Looking downfield on 1st down. Looking down the middle. And that is incomplete.
And I'm not surprised they're letting him throw the football down here near the end zone. Mike, that dude's been really, really good. And you can trust him. They trust him in this offense. Great job by this defense playing the pass, breaking on the football, and making sure he doesn't get another touchdown.
The Sooners have it with a 1st and goal. Little touch pass to the receiver. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
A nice job by the defense with the edges. They try the touch pass on 1st and goal. Nice job setting the edge, not letting him get outside, making the good tackle, forcing 2nd down.
Touchdown, Oklahoma! That's the way you finish a drive and put up points. I mean, the way this team has dominated this game, impressive to say the least.
And it's cool now because you're kicking the credit of them so bad, you're starting to put the backups in, and all of them get to get juice and get to get some playing time, get some feel good. And the other side, well, they're just taking it right to the face.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Gives it on the option. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. The Lobos now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. From the gun, they'll try the middle. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the Lobos will bring the punt team onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Guys, we'll get another look at this Oklahoma offense. Johnson looking to throw. Moving away from pressure. Oh, did he find a hole in the defense? That is exactly what you want to do with the football. He's got it all the way down to the 15-yard line. Let's see how they set the tone on 1st and 10. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Fires to the tight end. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. They'll send the back in motion. 2nd and short, maybe looking for a shot. Touchdown Sooners! They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quickly to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The Lobos in the hurry up. Wants to fire on 2nd down. And here comes the Heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And he feels the heat coming and it burns him up. Another sack. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. He gets a block. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. This offense has it with really good field position. Off play action. Uncorks one to the middle. He caught it! And he's into the end zone! Touchdown, Oklahoma!
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the second half.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start this drive going to the air. They go to the wide receiver screen. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. Using his legs, it's McKinney. Hard running there. The defense calls the timeout, their second of the day, as they try to get their act together. And the Lobos will try to pin them back with the punt. Wants to bring it back. He's got great speed. Quick step and go. Touchdown Sooners! Special teams proving to be special. A dynamic, explosive return. The sliver of daylight exploding through it, just vaporizing and reappearing on the other side and housing it.
And punt returners are so quick, you can play touch football in an elevator with them and lose. You can't even get your hand on those, so quick, so elusive. Does such a great job making people miss, but still going full speed up the field to get all the way to the end zone and score the TD.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. He's going to run it. At the 35, he's got room. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Wants to throw on first down. Pressure coming. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Working well behind the sticks on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. This time he's got it. Gets it out across the 40. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 42 as this offense trying to put together a good drive. Takes it from the gun on third down. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Listen, end of the first half, that's exactly what you want to do. You don't care about the incompletion. You're chucking that thing up, trying to make a big play, trying to get the Hail Mary.
On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a lively one from Norman so far. And the undisputed star of the half has been that lockdown corner. The coaches told us how good he was, but I almost think they undersold how impactful he would be. Ultra physical with zero hesitation. And with hands like that, I wonder if they don't think about using him in the passing game at some point.
Now New Mexico will go back to work on offense. Nothing went right in that first half, and the first order of business here, Try not to be embarrassed any further.
But the comeback is possible. Remember 2006, Michigan State down 35 to Northwestern at halftime? They somehow came back and won the game. But it all starts on one play, and that has to happen here on this first drive for the offense.
Yeah, the first possession, because your possessions, you're only going to get so many possessions, and you've got to score on every single one of them. Offense, defense, special teams have to play out of their mind, but they have to believe.
From the shotgun, they'll run it. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
I got to be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming. Punt is in the air. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. So here comes the Oklahoma offense. Fires to the middle. Lost, the defense is wide open. There he goes. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense first and goal from the 7. Now the chance to pay off that big play from just outside the 5. Big fella moving. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. They moved it forward to the 2. Now it's second and goal. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Quick strike through the air for the score. Go ahead and have a day at the wideout position. You stack up some games like this, you can take down D.D. Westbrook's record of 17 touchdowns in a season.
And I just want to play in this offense if I'm a receiver across the country. I know every year Oklahoma's going to spread the ball around, throw it around. You're going to have plenty of opportunities, and he is cashing in those opportunities with just touchdown, touchdown, touchdowns.
Let's see what the Lobos offense has dialed up this time. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. They really got things moving on this drive. Second play of the drive comes from the 37. He's got it on the right. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain. Line getting set on second down. Wants to go up top. And here's a fumble way behind the line. He's dragged down to the ground, but what a play there. Scoops up the loose. And moves the chains. The Lobos come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Got a man. It's Miller. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Now on second down. Looking to fire. Grab near the sticks. It's Harris. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. And the Lobos are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. Back to pass. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. No, sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Under fire. They get to him as he throws. And it's incomplete on third down. The Lobos will call on their punt team. The punt is headed out of bounds, and that is good news when you have someone as dangerous as he is returning. Now the Oklahoma offense will go back to work. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they...
It's picked off, and that's number 10. Trying to take it back. He's at the touchdown, Lobos. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, and he didn't. The pick six.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might spin him out a wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down.
Oh, what vision. Out of bounds at the 37-yard line, and the return unit doing its job. Great place to start for this offense. Off the play fake on first down. He rifles one deep down the right side.
I love that play call by the offensive coordinator. Your quarterback just threw a pick six. You want to pick him right back up, right? So don't handcuff him. On the very first play of the next drive, let him throw the football to try to reestablish a rhythm and reestablish some confidence. Obviously, that one falls incomplete, but they need to get this guy back into a rhythm. The only way you do that is by throwing the ball.
Ball spotted at the 27. It's 1st and 10. Nice move there. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. And the Sooners in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll move the wide receiver. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Johnson wants to throw it. Buys a little extra time. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Sooners! Fit it in the window for the score.
Every time we speak to defenses before they play this guy, they all know he's going to get the ball thrown his way. They always come up with creative and exotic ways to try to cover him in the back end, but they're never able to get it done. This guy just beats coverage time and time again. With that last catch, it's now his 15th receiving score of the season.
This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. Handoff to the lone back. Finds a little bit of space. He'll get 3 out to the 15. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. The throw to the outside is complete. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Power football with the run. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. Leaves it with the back. Plows through the defense. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the big tight end. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down. And the Lobos will punt it away on 4th down. He'll take it on the return. He only needs a sliver of daylight. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Makes the catch. It's Thomas.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Going over the top. He's got it. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house.
When these offenses get in a rhythm, they're hard to stop. Already up early, got a short field, take advantage of it too, get another touchdown. This offense is doing whatever they want to do and having a lot of success.
Here he comes, and the ball pops out. Oh, inviting disaster.
Wow, they narrowly avoid disaster there. They fumble the kick return, and if that goes to the other team, team. All the momentum is no longer with them, so a nice job being able to pounce back on that. The head coach breathing a huge sigh of relief.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Second down, they'll go to the air. Here's trouble, ball's out in the end zone. Ball was loose in their own end zone, and the defense recovered it for a touchdown.
It's really hard as a quarterback because you got your eyes downfield, you're trying to find an open guy, you're trying to negotiate the rush, and all of a sudden people are swatting at the ball. They hit you, they knock it out. Got to do a better job next time of keeping two hands on the ball so you don't get it scooped and scored like what happened right there.
Looks like he's going to try to return it. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. To the ground with the back. Defense coming through and knocking him down for a loss, and that'll be the end of the third period. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. He's going to take off. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. The Lobos with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Let's send the tight end in motion. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Get some work done there. Pick up a 4 to the 22. It'll be third and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Grabbed behind the line. It's Harris. They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line. And the Lobos decide to punt it away. Now on the return. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Here comes the Sooner offense back onto the field. Johnson looking to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Gibson.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems...
And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day.
Never say die attitude, and I love that, especially in these young players, because they're out there competing. And I know the scoreboard right now doesn't look pretty. They're not going to come back and win this football game, but I just love kids that are competing until there's zeros on the clock.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front seven has dominated this entire game.
The throw. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. The Lobos line up to punt it away. Made a defender miss. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Here come the Sooners ready to go on offense. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Finding open areas. Across the 35. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. The Sooners, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Caught over the middle. It's Carter. And he gets it inside the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9, where it'll be 1st and goal. The Sooners are flying down the field. Johnson wants to throw it. Oh, they're after him. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out, just continuing to remain undefeated. Whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams, they have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. We will get another look at this New Mexico offense. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, and this offense, man, it's been a struggle bus. And they haven't clicked yet. They haven't found what they're really, really good at. And I'll tell you this, it's later, it's in the 4th quarter, later.
And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. They'll run it from the gun. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Lobos will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Makes the catch around the 50. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. The Sooner offense returns to the field. Looking downfield on 1st down. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Finds a crease at the 20. And this is why a mobile quarterback is a defensive coordinator's worst nightmare. He has just been running wild all day. From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Hudson. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Johnson looking to throw. And the pass is incomplete, but there is a flag, and that receiver might have used a push-off to get free. A penalty on the play, and it looks like offensive pass interference. And the Sooners will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. The offense changing the play. They want to throw it. Rush is on him. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Throws to the wideout. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. The throw. Pulls it in. It's Thomas. Wrestled out of bounds. They'll mark him at the 7-yard line, and this offense is more than threatening. They've already put this game in a hammerlock, and now they'll go for the submission hold on 4th and goal. He's got it. 1st down and more. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And we knew this offense was good, man, but seeing them in person, like, now I understand why they're a top 10 offense. Week in, week out, so many different ways to hit you from so many different angles. Undefeated still. Still an undefeated squad moving forward with all of their dreams in front of them.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Leaves it with the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Got 3 on 1st down and 2nd and 7. The lone back's got it. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab on the left. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. The Lobos come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. That's the last thing you want as an offense, a negative play, a sack on first down. Under fire. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Caught behind the line. It's Harris. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. And the Lobos send out the punt unit. Takes it on the return. Slips through the line. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Here comes the Oklahoma offense. Barring complete catastrophe, David, this offense ought to be able to salt away this game.
Yeah, and unless you're playing in a different league, this one's over. Like, there is no three-point conversions and stuff like that you can get. So run the ball, make them use timeouts, Palmer, walk out here with a dub.
Yeah, this defense should just use their timeouts. Can't take them with you, right? And let's just see. Who knows? Crazier things have happened in college football. Maybe they put the ball on the ground. They don't execute the center-quarterback exchange.
And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Starts a drive, trying to go up top. Unleashes one deep. And he takes it in the end zone for a touchdown and a little window dressing here at the end of the game.
And this has been a rough day for this offense, and finally, some good things to happen. Build some momentum maybe for the future. You know, that's the way the coaches spin it when you're getting beat up and you're getting destroyed. Like, listen, let's find something for the future. Let's keep fighting. Let's keep working. This team's done that, put some points on the board, so it's not all bad.
One more play to pad the stats. Quarterback making adjustments. Johnson wants to throw it. He lets it fly. Brings it in down the left side. They're able to make the stop, but this offense running plays and racking up yards